Afternoon and evening to everybody. Microbo Titan here, back with another exciting episode of Minecraft. As you see, I have made it back home. And... sorry, another exciting episode of Titancraft Reloaded. I went back and I watched the seed finder where I found the seed at. And I know where the slime chunks are, but we've got to go back upstairs to empty our inventory real quick. I know where the swamp is. It is straight north. Straight due north. Or due north of where we're at. Let's see. Let's go ahead and drop the stuff that we got from our little jungle temple. And we'll go ahead and throw in our pumpkins and half of our melons and our rotten flesh and wheat. Let's go ahead and come over here, drop in this stuff here, and we'll also throw wheat seeds in there. I bet our wheat is already, for the most part, grown. Alright, we're going to wait until it turns day, and then, actually no we're not. Due north, that way, from where we're at, is the swampland. So, rather than waiting until daytime, we're going to go ahead and go at night across the desert, which is very dangerous, but we're going to do it anyway, because if we do that, we're going to find the swampland, and we'll be able to get the slimes. So, let's go ahead and head that way. The horse has had some time to heal. So, not very much, but a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and try and steer clear of the cactus. And we're just going to go straight north and over just a hair, because that's where the swamp is. And kind of jump over the little caves and stuff. And there's a witch. We're going to run up to her, beat her up, and go back to the... oh, there's another one. Let's see if I can get her before she gets me. Okay. Let's go ahead and go back to our horse here real quick, so we can get out of here as fast as possible. Now, unlike underground slime spawning areas, in the above ground slime spawning areas, you have to have no light or low light levels. They follow regular mob spawning rules as opposed to above ground or underground. Do y'all see any slimes yet? I don't see any slimes yet. I hear one though. I know I heard it. It's somewhere. It's close. I hear it. Where is it? No, it's not that way. It's gotta be this way. Oh, slimy. Slimy wimey. That's weird. We haven't found one slime yet. We've got a ton of other mobs. And you figure, as I'm knocking these other mobs out, the slime should start spawning. But they're not. Very curious. I don't see him over there. I think what I heard that I thought was a slime was my ceiling fan. Okay. Let's see. thing over there. No, this is really weird. Really weird that there's no slime. There's Enderman. There's a ton of... Oh, there's one. There's a slime. That's the little guy I heard. That was him. There we go. Might as well get him too. My goodness. Stop it. Stop it. Wow. Tons of freaking archers. Look at that. Skeletons. Everywhere. Here's Skelly, there is Skelly, everywhere is Skelly, Skelly. There's the horsey. So we're going to go back and grab the horsey. And then go home. Oh, we left him south of the witch hut. And grab him, run home, and now that we know where this stuff is, we can go ahead and make plans for later. It kind of sucks that we didn't get any slime other than one slime ball. I'm back, and I went ahead and I don't know where my video cut off, because it did. My horse is back in its little stable, and as I was nearing the end of the video, while I was coming back, I was talking, and I was talking about building a house. And while I was talking about that, and not a house here, but a house at spawn, while I was talking about that, I was like, you know what, instead of that, I'm going to go over to the nether. We're going to go to the nether, and I went ahead and looked it up to see the block correlation between nether and overworld, and it's 8 blocks. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and build a nether portal, and I'm going to link it to the swamp. And this way, because I've never done that before, I've never really built a nether hub or anything like that. But I went ahead and built another portal. First you have to build it in the overworld. Okay? Once you build it in the overworld, then it links you back to your original portal. Okay? Once you get linked back to your original portal, then you come over, you figure out what your coordinates are in the overworld. Okay? So this is north of where we were, this direction. You figure out what your coordinates originally were, and then you come back here to the nether, and you take those coordinates on where you want to build your other portal, and divide it by 8. Okay? And when you do that, you get your coordinates of what it's going to be in the nether. So if you wonder why you can't see my items, there's a reason for that. I'm going to get to that here in just a minute. I came over here, and I was like, okay, well, I need to be at -24, or sorry, -3, -95. So here is my nether portal that links to the swampland. Okay, I went ahead and built it there, and I was stupid and didn't build the side block so I can actually get to it. But I was like, okay, I need to get some netherrack so I can go ahead and build out to it. Well, while doing that, I ran into the lava, and I kind of died. So I'm back up to 7 levels, or 9 levels. When I came back and grabbed all 30-something levels that I had, by the time I got back, almost all of my experience had despawned, and I only got to pick up 7. So I've got 9 now. I'm gonna have to do a lot of mining. Oh, hey, look, there's quartz. I didn't even realize that before. That's awesome. So we're gonna get some experience right now. But what I was wanting to do is I was wanting to build a spawn house, and I was like, you know what? We need to do that, but we can come over here and be close to the swamp and come right through this here, and we have now traveled negative 24 blocks to the east, I want to say, and then 759 blocks north from where our house is. But it's a quick, like, 50 block run from our nether portal to come over here. So we're now at the swamp, so we can go ahead and come over here and farm for slimes when we need to, or when we have some extra time. I'm going to grab chickens and eggs, and eventually I'm going to do an automatic chicken farm, which I think is going to be really cool. But first, I've got to get some chickens. And the chicken farm I'm thinking of will actually cook the chickens, hatch the babies, and all that good stuff. And then grow them, and then cook more, and hatch more. And we can either cook them, or we can go ahead and get them uncooked and take their feathers. So, I'm going to go ahead and go back this way. We're going to go back to our other nether portal, and we're going to go over to spawn, and we're going to start working on building a house. I've got a little area here. I've got a couple sheep that I've captured, a couple of cows. Excuse me. And I've got kind of a little outline for the house. So, like I said, it's not going to be anything spectacular. I think I'm going to go ahead and do stone. Not stone all the way around. Just as kind of a, excuse me, a bottom wall layer. Apparently I've got the hiccups now. So, that's always great when you're trying to record. So, alright. So, there's that. We need to, no. There we go. 36 and 64, that's plenty. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do walls like this. This is going to be almost kind of a market, I guess. Kind of a little meat market. This is where we'll come to go ahead and breed cows and sheep. And like I said, I was needing to do something with chickens. And I think I've got an idea. What I need to do is I need to dig a little hole. No. Too much. I need to dig a little hole. No. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to trap the chickens. Trap several of them in a little hole. And I'm going to put a hopper at the bottom. And I'm going to put a chest underneath it. Now I'm going to make it to where I can access the chest from outside. And this way, I've got the chickens, and I can have them just continually lay eggs, and just fill my hopper and my chest up. Oh, didn't want to put that one there. So let's go ahead and break it. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put logs in these corners. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and eat a steak. One, two, three. And let's see. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's the start of a good looking house there. Now, we're going to put our half slabs down. And we're going to put them right here on that top. So don't worry about stuff spawning in here, because they have to have a solid block to stand on, to spawn on. solid top, and they don't see these as solid tops. Even though they can walk on them once spawned, they don't see these as solid tops. Like right there, one can spawn, so we want to take that out. But that's the only spot in here where they can. So throw those up there, go ahead and plug that hole. Now, I've got our door here. I need to actually make some doors. And I like the new textures of the doors. I think they're pretty cool. The oak is just your standard, because that was the first doors in Minecraft were oak. But you come down, and you're down here on the half slab, okay? What do you want to make the roof out of? Do you want to go ahead and make it out of planks? I don't know. Maybe another brick slabs. Let's see how that looks. There we go. I do kind of like it. There's quite a few colors here that kind of contradict one another. I don't know. We can always smelt more stone. There we go. And most mobs need a couple of blocks to spawn on. Yeah, let's go ahead and replace that with dirt. So you really don't have to worry about them spawning in these areas. They need a couple of blocks in each direction, like a 2x2 area. So you really don't have to worry about them spawning too much on top. You still want to kind of light it up, but you don't have to worry as much. Alright guys, it's time for the big reveal. And what we're going to do is I'm going to hit F5 now, and we're going to show you the finished product. Ta-da! It's a spawn house. Complete with floor. I had a bed there. I've actually recorded like 3 episodes since building this, and did not realize that my file was corrupted. So I've moved the cows and the sheep, but this is the little spawn house. I'm going to make some armor and stuff like that and just put it there for just in case purposes. Here's that side, here's this side. I want to make it kind of look like a little witch. And it doesn't quite have the pointy top, but it does have a top. So here's that. I'm not going to spoil anything else, because you need to watch the other episodes to see the other stuff that I've done. So I'm going to get over here to a good little vantage point, and I'm going to turn around here and say I am Microbial Titan. If you like the episode, leave a like. If you want to post a comment, please do so, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.